Welcome back to the show, everybody. So we're up here on the field today, new building, seniors at work over there, and we've done a bit of work already. So the interior storage loft mezzanine build has begun. So we've got a bunch of our materials all arranged over there. So plan today, we're going to lay it out, and what we're going to do down this wall, it's going to extend. You can see where we've already put the anchors in the floor for the main support posts. What we did there was squared it all out, marked the locations for the anchor brackets, and then used a hammer drill and some concrete anchors, fastened them all right to the floor. So that puts us 12 feet out from that wall. So that's where all of our main support posts are going to go. And that also holds us in about 1 foot from the edge of the door opening. We're running at 48 feet from that end wall to right here. This last 16 feet to that side entry door is going to remain open to facilitate better access to that end of the loft, give us some more room for some higher clearance storage. So each one of the support posts is going to be in line with the sidewall posts all the way down the wall. That gives us about 8 feet wide between them. I've got plenty of smaller machines that'll fit in there just fine. So this final area, it's what I call a bay between that support post and the corner. That's going to be a stairwell. So we'll come up to a landing right here, make a turn, finish the rest of the way up to the top of the platform. Clear span under this is going to be 7.5 feet. Our floor is going to be about 1 foot thick. So we've started by running a string line down these posts, and this is the 7.5 foot mark right here. So we've got these 2x6 blocks we've already affixed to the wall, and these will be supports for 2x12s that we're going to run down and set just on the top of these, and that's going to start the framework for the upper platform that'll extend down this wall. This is a 16 footer now. Ready? Yep.
Like the center?
Yeah, really good. Get something to stand on, you know what I'm saying?
Otherwise, I got that clamp, we can pull her down.
All I need is this right here.
That's why we get 3 screws in this end.
Push it in the wall. Happy with it.
Okay, right now we're in the process of doing the first post here. To establish our length, we took this straight 2x6, come straight across with a level, and we made our mark on the 2x6 right for our length. So I got Squatch outside now. He's starting to do the lamination on this first post. Okay, here's the 2x6. We got the length. We're just screwing stuff together because, you know, sometimes we make mistakes. It's easy to fix them that way. So
Take it back apart.
take it back apart if we have to. So yeah, and we'll do. We've got the other one cut right here. That'll go on the other side.
Because
So
we're a double layer right now.
Yep.
We'll do a triple to make up the main post.
And then our 2x12 fascia will sit right on top of that.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Should go in place there.
All right. Second post. Think on that.
That's good. Let's do the measure.
And for the ends of our posts that are going into these brackets that are in the floor, we need to countersink the ends so that they will not be sitting on top of the concrete anchor screw heads. So use one of the plates as a template to mark them out. Spade bit. There we are at depth. That provides a nice countersink for the screw heads. That way when we set those on these plates, everything's going to be flat down on the bottom. No high spots.
Post number 3. Looking good.
So we've got the first 3 posts set, a lot of temporary bracing in place. Looks rather rickety, but that's holding everything plumb and square. All 6 posts have been made. Those have not been set yet because now we are going to start throwing some of the main framework boards in place, which will stiffen all the stuff up, locate it, and then we can start eliminating that temporary bracing bit by bit after that. Okay, got it. So this is another 2x12. I'll need an in-facing board for this end of the platform. So let's do a flip on this. There you go.
Okay, let me get up, get situated. Take your hand out.
Out.
Yep, let me get set.
Gotta get behind that brace.
Yep, there you go.
All right. Yeah, we're fitting very well right here.
I like that.
Yep, tight into the wall. Yep. Okay, come down this way. Just a little more. everybody, day number 2, catch you all up on the progress. So for the initial 6 posts that are going to go along the front, we've got all 6 made. Those 2 are still on the floor. We only have these 4 set. Plenty of temporary bracing in place just to hold position. And where we left off last night, I was throwing the leg bolts in that are going to help the support blocks and the main 2x12s hang off of this wall. That should keep all of our down pressure, our down weight securely in place. We don't have to worry about leg bolts out here because our outer 2x12 and our inner 2x12 both rest on top of the cutoff post boards that are on the outside and inside. So direct load bearing down, this one's handled. Senior's up there working away. We'll get to what he's doing in just a minute. So you can see right here, the way we staggered our 2x12s on the inside, we started with an 8-footer, so we have a splice right here. On the outside though, we started with a 16. So that way, where we have a splice between 2 of them in here, we've got a solid on the outside. So then this now is a 16 foot that's gonna go all the way down to here, and we'll have our next splice on the outside midway on that. Breaks all that up a little bit, make sure that no matter where you are along the run, there's at least a solid continuous board behind one splice or the other. Here's the rest of our temporary bracing out here. This is keeping this corner basically level, plumb, straight, square. We're really happy with the position of everything out here. So Senior has started throwing floor joists in, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna put joists in at least to this first post here, and we're gonna start throwing the floor decking in on top of that. That's gonna hold everything in position on this end, make it a lot more rigid, a lot more solid, and then we can continue building on the rest of the way down after that. So we have our own spin on how we install these floor joists with the hangers. We'll show you outside here.
Okay, first thing you do, figure out your length. Here's my method for cutting. Put your guide on there and just follow straight in.
At least this is the method for no electricity and without a chop saw, right?
And you can see how square that cut turns. That's all you need.
Nice square edge.
Yep. Next thing you do is figure your bow. We're looking really straight. If you have a bow on the board slide, I always put that to the upper side.
Yeah, because the weight on it will tend to flatten it down. Yep.
And then I made these brackets on for each end. What I'm doing, we'll fasten them to here. Now you leave about 3/4 of an inch off of that screw. Somebody didn't screw my screw up far enough here.
Wonder who that was.
Yeah, I wonder.
Might have been the narrator behind the camera right now.
Put them on there. Square them up.
Basically, you're making a hanger.
Make it a hanger. Put one of them in each end, and then we'll just take this in and show you how we set it.
All right, so we're hanging the floor joist right now. So you can see our little hanger strip on top is what holds it. We've got our line marked out where we want the joist to end up. Senior's got his hung down on the other side. So basically we're doing this backwards. We're not hanging the hanger first and then sliding the floor joist into it. We're hanging the floor joist, and then once we're happy with its position, we'll go and attach the hanger. That sounds about correct, right?
Yep, then I got a screw on the top. We can hold our tops in position. Every one of these has a twist, so we'll get one end anchor square, move to the other end, square everything up, and put our hanger in.
So if you're happy with that down there.
I'm looking good here.
You like it right there?
We'll work on this end first.
Okay, yep. He's gonna go ahead and attach that. Fix the top in position.
And basically this way, our floor joists are exactly to the top of your joist.
Yep, it eliminates any inaccuracy. Maybe some floor joists are a little bit thinner, or, narrower than others. You might have a little bit of variation, but basically this is the more accurate way to do it.
Yeah.
Not quite as fast as hanging the hangers and then just dropping the joist,
Once you
but
get this system figured out, actually, it's just as fast.
it's about just as fast, because you're basically spending the time that you would spend marking out and positioning your hangers. You're just spending that time putting your hangers on top of the board.
Yeah.
And then it's the same amount of time to attach these to everything else. So it's kind of a wash, really.
And the more accurate you are with your framing construction, the easier the finish is gonna be.
The fewer headaches you're gonna get, especially once you get all the way down to the end.
And that's where you increase your speed, is at the finish.
Yep.
Okay, here's how we finish now. What we do is we'll put the clamp to hold the hanger up.
Yep.
Then he's got this side anchored already up against the floor joist. After that's anchored, we come into this side. He's screwing that down. Then once that's anchored, we take everything apart and we're done.
We can take the clamp off now.
Yep.
Everything's in place. I just need to fill the remaining holes.
Yep, and then take our bracket off the top.
Yep.
That's all there is to it, really. Okay, a lot of these floor joists have a twist in them. This is our method for getting the twist out. We'll get the top anchored on our hanger. Squatch is ready. We pull down on this here, right there.
I like that.
Okay, tighten her down.
Stay.
And that's the way we get our twists out of them.
Here we go, first piece of flooring. Well, everybody, we're at the end of day, I think this is 4 by now, and here's what we've got finished. We've got the entire platform roughed out, and you're starting to see now where the stairs will go up, right through this opening right here, go up to a 4x4 platform here, then you will turn the corner and finish the rest of the way up over there. And we've got all of our floor joists in place, and you can see where there we start with full decking up top. So we've got quite a few bays that we can use for smaller machine storage under there. This is our only access up to the platform until we get those stairs built. So these sheets are just tacked in for now, but everything's fitting well. See like some of the edges and gaps, and when we secure all this stuff down for good, all that's going to be nice and flat. yeah, we'll go over this far, and then roughly another 4x8 sheet will fit right there or outside of where the stairwell will be coming up. So got all these boards sticking up. That's our frame for our handrail. It's going to go across the top here. So, Senior, I think we're going to end the episode right here for now. We've got a plow day coming up this weekend. We need to start getting ready for tomorrow. So,
got to take a few days off of this project.
well, I've been working him pretty hard lately too. He's ready for some fun times. So yeah, next time we'll pick up with stair treads. I think we're going to get this upper run finished first, because we'll come into probably about right there will be the top of the stairs. I don't think we're going to have to take this joist back out. We'll see when that time comes. Once we get that work down to the platform reinforced, then we'll do this run down here. We can do additional bracing, start on handrail, all that finish up stuff. But for now, the main platform is all roughed in. As always, I thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all back next time.